Hey guys, JT here. Welcome back to the channel, JT's Funko Finds. So guys, on today's episode, I'm going to take you guys on a bit of an antique retro type of style hunt. These places I've heard of a few times, driven past it quite a few as well, but just never gone in. So I thought, why not give it a go? And I looked them up on Facebook, pardon me, just to see what kind of style of stuff that they had, if it would be something of interest, I guess pop culture related, and they definitely did. So me and my partner took Bubs out. It was a blistering, I think, 36-degree day, but we took a little miss out and we went on a bit of a retro look to see what we can find, but see if I could actually pick up a pop as well in for my $20, I guess, secondhand challenge, which I have yet to do. So I am hoping to go out this Sunday and try and pick one up that I can showcase, and hopefully it beat a few of our other Aussie YouTubers. But guys, let's get into it and let's get this started. Alright guys, so first up was Dr. Russell's Imaginarium. So it's really interesting. It is not designed for kids under the age of 16, I think it is, because there is a little bit of, I guess, adultery items in this shop. But it's just really cool. I was really intrigued by all the little cool things that is so, I guess, vintage. And I'm surprised I actually had never been into one of these shops much earlier. The owner was just over there welcoming me in. But yeah, over here to the right, we've got heaps of Star Wars figurines. I thought these were really cool. Like I said before, I try to, I guess, film it with, I guess you can see there in the reflection, so it doesn't look, unless he's just there, it too obvious that I'm trying to film. But I just want to try and get this all on camera for you guys to see all these really cool antique items. You've got Darth there, and they had, I wish I filmed upwards, because they had a lot of like Millennium Falcons and all that up hanging from the roof, which I thought was really cool as well. I'm going to say really cool a lot, because it really was a cool experience going in this store. You can look them up on Facebook. He has a lot of his stuff on Facebook as well. So I think you could reach out to him, and if you see something that you like, you can purchase directly from him. But as you could tell, the prices are going to be a little bit high, because they class it as antique. It's not so much me just finding it like you would at a swap meet or something like that. So he's obviously done that hard work, and now he's displaying it and selling it off. But just so much stuff. Like you can see the Thunderbirds there, more Star Wars down below. Come up soon yet. You can see here just to the corner of the bottom right, this amazing retro tin lunchbox, and we'll scan over to it probably shortly. And what else did we see? More is Doctor Who stuff. So there was a bit of Doctor Who there. But yeah, just down here, Justice League Superpowers lunchbox and flask. But the price, you can see there, $285. Definitely out of my price range. But that would have been amazing to get if, you know, money was no issue. You can see there, just all these just incredible items. But yeah, have a look around. These guys, if you're here in Perth, are based in Guildford. They are tucked away down like a little side street, which you don't see too much from the public eye. And I wasn't 100% sure what this was myself, but it had a few of the Batman and all that on there. They had a lot of Batman stuff. They had Batman Batmobile, which you'll see later in the piece. I wish I filmed a little bit up here, because just above here you can see this awesome one, Winnie the Pooh Flintstones just above it. And I thought I'd catched it, but I guess I didn't catch it good enough, because obviously I wasn't watching what I was filming. I was just holding my phone covered. But yeah, there was a really cool Fred Flintstone piece at the top there. Would have probably cost a little bit, but oh well, we get that. So on to the next. Here you go. Here you can see that Batmobile from the animated series. I really wish I paid a bit more attention to where I was filming, but I thought I was catching it, I guess, well enough. Just not too good. So it looked really epic, but yeah, got a little bit there. I really want to go back and have a better look next time, I reckon. Here you can see a couple of Snoopies just there up the top, which I thought was neat. Hey, there's me in the mirror. So you can see they're trying to get a little bit of footage. But yeah, you got some Snoopies up there, which I thought were pretty cool. Like I say, most of the price tags were a little bit hefty, but that's what you gotta, I guess, expect from an antique store. Little Superman game there. And now next on to was the secondhand goods shop. I think it was called Jaws Goods Shop. So I had a little bit of a look, found a cool little Mater toy there, and so they had a few little toys there, and then they had a lot more at the front of the store. So this was more towards the I guess the side of it, where they're not I guess sitting or roaming around. But yeah, thought I'd show you a little bit of this. Alright, so this is at the front of the store, the counter's to the right there, and as you see, I start to look up a little bit to my left, and I noticed a couple of cool little figurines. So let me get to that pan where it comes. There it is, just up there, top of the shelf there. I see these bag of turtles. Each one was $10 each, and then there was the Hawaiian Michelangelo with the mutation turtle, and another one. But so that was those, and then there was a little bit more. So like got a little Minnie Mouse there. This was where all the more of the little knick-knacky random items were kept, and a few other things. There was, I don't think I got it on film, but there was a very old school Game Boy, and a couple of games, but I think they were asking a couple of $100 for that. Just up, let's see if I pan around soonish. There were just a few other little things, but just up to the right here, I will show you. So you got a Pokemon clock here and a Superman. So I didn't know much about the Pokemon clock. Didn't know if it was somebody, because there was another one, if they had designed it themselves, or if it is an original from ages ago. Bit of a Darth Vader there. But yeah, so I just didn't know much about them, so I didn't pick that one up. Alright guys, I hope you liked that little tour. The footage was not the best quality, I do apologise. It's hard to really film when you're in stores and you've got the shopkeepers kind of watching over you. So I just kind of held my phone and kind of just looked like I was just holding my phone as I recorded. So it didn't look like I was filming as such. But I hope you could see a few of the really cool, neat finds in that store. Like, you know, you would have seen the Pokemon clocks, which I thought was kind of cool. There was some turtle stuff. There was some Darth Vader, Superman, little things, but also some other like antique items. But and that was the second store, but the first store, wow, that store was incredible. I didn't buy anything from there, but you would have seen there was this epic Superman Justice League lunchbox, which was really cool, nice and retro, but it was going for quite a bit. Like what was it, a Batmobile, back from the ages, like the animated, I think, series it was, and a whole lot of Star Wars figurines. Like, this shop was really quirky. It was definitely designed purely more for adults. I tried to bleep out some of the footage because there was some, I guess, nudity in a few images and on like magnets and things like that. So hopefully I could cut those little bits out, or you didn't notice. But that second shop I was just telling you about, I picked up some really cool items. I tried to get a little bit of footage, but the cabinet of where the lady was sitting was directly behind me. So I guess I just didn't want to make it look too sus that I was filming inside her store. Because a few people are a bit arky about filming in stores, which is understandable. But I'd love to show you the content and what some of our stores in Perth can offer. But firstly, before we get into what I picked up, I actually had an absolutely amazing lunch. I got a score of the day, which would, I think, 2 chicken palmies for like 26 bucks. So we had a full-on lunch down there. It was a beautiful spot. It was a little bit warm, like I said, but the palmies were just spot on. So if you're in Perth, head on down to Guildford. You'd know there's a strip of antique / furniture restore shops. Head on down there. The place that I had lunch was called the Lounge Room. It may have been the deal of the day, but I reckon they do it a few times because it was just spot on. But let's get into my pickups for the day. And first off, I picked up this retro TMNT Michelangelo. I couldn't pass up the opportunity. He just looked spot on.
In the sewer, there were 4 cute little turtles
who suddenly went through this incredible mutation process and became the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And then there was a sweet, charming rock musician
who goes out of control, changes and mutates into Bebop.
Oh, my. Look, they've decided to play together. And of course, they all live happily ever after.
Now they
Fun playmates.
I don't have any action figures in the in the collection whatsoever. I do have obviously a lot of Pops, Hot Wheels, a couple of comics, which I'd love to get more of. But this dude, he was 15 bucks. I'll try and get him up as close so you guys can see the detail on him. Now, I believe, and I will try and find the original photo that this came as, that this was dated back in 1993 by Playmate. That's who created these action figures back then. And yeah, so I saw this dude and I was like, you know what? I've got no retro vintage turtles in the collection. I'm not gonna go like action figure crazy with the turtles, but because there was so much out there. But for something that's so old school and it's from 1993, I believe he comes with nunchucks from memory, but obviously this one was just him on his own. And I think he can fetch a pretty penny from memory. So I picked up him. Let's see if I can get him standing there so you can see him. And then this is what actually caught my eye straight off the bat. And when I saw him, I had to get him. I couldn't help myself. I had to get him. And you might see from that footage, we've picked up Hawaiian tourist Michelangelo. Now, I think this is really cool. This is from 1992. His guitar on the back is a little squishy. And I don't know if you can. You can pop it open, but it is got that squishy backpack, you know, guitar feel, which is really cool. And yeah, I just thought this was neat. I love Michelangelo. Him and probably Donnie would have to be my favorite characters out of the TMNT turtles. But when I saw him, he was at the front. Try and get him a bit closer. You can see he's a bit more of detail. You got the camera there, his Hawaiian shirt and the lei, and the what do you call that? The style of hat. I'm thinking like Mexican, but it's yeah, I just thought this was so neat. This was the same price, $15, and I thought, you know what? He's from 1992, I think, if I can see that correctly. Where is he? Yep, 1992. Let's see if we can zoom it in there so you can see. But I thought, you know what? I don't have any TMNT figures in the collection. They did have another. It didn't appeal to my eye. This one by far appealed because of the color. I love the color. And then you've got the turtles at the second one there in the back. And we're back. Sorry guys, Posty turned up and he just delivered a box of goodies from Reseller and Funko Casey. So that's going to be another video for sure. And so I just had to run, pick that up. But like I say, these were my 2 retro pickups from my little vintage hunt. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, I might, and I think I will be trying to go to a few more of those like antique stores, retro things that are a little bit non-pop related. I've even been thinking about changing my name, because I have been starting to collect a lot more things that are not just Funko related. Maybe do that. Drop me in the comments below. Let me know if you like my actual JT's Funko finds, or if you think of another name that you think might be really cool, because I am starting to branch out in other little aspects like comics, action figures, depending if it has to fit the collection, Wonder Woman, Batman, or TMNT. But I'm Lego, collectible cards, so I've got a Pokemon binder I'm going to put together. Well, I've already completed a Vivid Voltage set, so I'm going to show you guys that. And I've just received a whole lot of TMNT stuff as well recently that are not pop related. So it had me thinking, like, you know, do I change my name? Do I keep it as Funko Finds? And so leave us a comment down below. What is your favorite action figure or find that you saw in my video today? And do you like JT's Funko Finds? Do you think I should keep that? Or do you think I should maybe mix it up and try something else like JT's Collectibles? Or I don't know. I have no idea. But what I do know is I'm moving house this week and I cannot wait. So there's going to be a better setup. I'm going to have a pretty much a collectible room that is designed purely for everything that I collect, which I cannot wait. But guys, that is it for me today. I'm excited. I hope you guys were from this video. Please make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I know there's a lot of you guys that watch my content that aren't subscribed, and if I'm not already, I am so close to 300, which I'd love to smash before the end of March. So that's it. Have a good one, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. See you guys.